Hey Ryan, what's up? This is Josh. We talked on Sunday, it was, I believe, right? Yesterday morning about trying to do some research on kind of what's going on with the whole Ocoee rafting market, right? Um, Here's your website. It looks good. It's good that you have these click-to-call numbers up here. That means that it's easy for people to get a hold of you. Your website, looks pretty like professionally done. This is a WordPress website, so it looks good. You have good photos, which is also good, and you've got a call to action, book now, also good. The thing that I would say needs to happen is that the person CNS, the company that made this site, they didn't put enough content on here. I always tell my customers a minimum of 1,500 words on the home page, and it needs to be keyword rich. Things that people are searching for, right? I personally, on my websites, for some of my customers, I put like 2,500 words on the home page. And then you have like sub pages where it's like you talk about each thing, a minimum of like 500 to 1,000 words on each one of them, right? So you're talking that, you need more content for the site to help it rank, right? And, you may ask like, well, what's the big deal about that, right? Like, well, it's like your home page for your Ocoee rafting is focused on rafting, right? So everything on here should be about rafting on the Ocoee. Your home page for, excuse me, for your OcoeeIn.com, right, should be all about lodging on the Ocoee River, right? And you do offer whitewater rafting, which is good. And if you click on that rafting, it should go to your other, you've got, rafting here set up. But, you might click on that link and it send you to OcoeeRafting.com, right? That way you've got these linked together, right? And part of the reason why I would do that is because, like, it makes it so that it becomes one big conglomerate, right? It doesn't look like two separate businesses, which is what it looks like right now. Is that you've got the Lake Ocoee Inn and Marina as a business, and then you have Ocoee Inn Rafting as a separate business. So if you want it to look like that, that's fine. It's just I would still link them together so that people knew that you guys are related, right? And then on your Ocoee Inn site, you should say, like, you can click on rafting, it takes you to the other site, but you could also say on this rafting page that you offer discounts for people who are lodging with you, right? So that, let's say somebody books a trip with another rafting company and they see that you offer discounts for your rafting if they book a cabin or a motel with you. Oh, well, then I'll cancel with these guys, right? And I'll book a place with these guys and get the deal for rafting, right? You got to work that in there. And so just to try to encourage them to go rafting with you guys, right? So now something that like you guys have a good, like it looks pretty, it just needs more content, right? And if we look at your competitor, right, let's find the person who's ranking #1 for Ocoee River Rafting is this OcoeeRafting.com, right? You probably already knew that. This is a pretty cool site, right? It's, flashy, this thing here, it looks really awesome. I'm not a huge fan of these flashy things because it can take a while for them to load, but it's not terrible. They also do not have enough content on their page, but they still probably have a little bit more than you guys. And then they've got this down here, right? And check it out on Facebook, right? Google. And so these other sub pages, I don't know whether or not they've got much content on them or not. But if we take a look at this tool that I have to compare your website to theirs, right? If we go to OcoeeRafting.com and we put it in my tool here that kind of judges and audits websites, we're looking at a domain rating of 40 for them, which is pretty strong. They have 438 referring domains, which is with 27,000 backlinks. The important part here to cover is that they have 438 referring domains. The other important thing to notice here is that their organic keywords that they're ranking for is 2,300. They're not paying any towards Google Ads, but they do have a marketing company that is not only generating content for them, but they're building out referring domains and backlinks. This plus 1K means somebody's working on their site. Somebody's growing their site pretty heavily. They're putting a lot towards it. And this organic traffic means that there are 8,800 people, unique people, coming to their website every month. 8,800 unique people coming to their website every month. Now, that's an incredible amount of business. I just, like these guys are spending a ton of money on marketing, a lot. I would have to do the math in deeper research to be able to figure out, how they're getting to be ranked number one. But if we look up whitewater rafting Ocoee, right? Let's see. OcoeeRafting.com comes up number one. This is the spot that I like to get my customers at, right? That gives them about like 80% of the total traffic that people are searching, right? And I also try to get my people in this map pack here too, but that's a whole other conversation about how to get into that map pack. And so let's go back to their web, their audit. Now this is their website, right? 8,800 people for rafting.com, and on their website they have lodging somewhere on here, general info, lodging, right? So they've got these cabins that I don't know if they own these things or if these are owned by other people and they're just linking to them, but they're obviously not linking to you guys. They're not giving you guys any power. They're specifically trying to beat you guys. And so now if we look at, let's say we go to your website, right? This is the OcoeeIn.com. This is for your rental, your cabin rentals. You have 276 keywords, right? And 244 people are coming to your website with 123 referring domains. So this website isn't bad. You guys are losing backlinks somehow. Not sure how that's happening. But what I would focus on this website, this Ocoee is focused on keywords that are specific to cabin rentals on the Ocoee River. So this is its own entity, right? You would pay marketing for this website, right? And then you would pay marketing for your OcoeeandRafting.com. You have 57 referring domains. They have like, what is that, like 800%, 8 times more referring domains than you guys do. You guys are growing backlinks, it looks like, slowly. But your keywords are only 509 where there are 2,200 keywords. So you guys are getting only 206 unique people per month coming to your website, right? And you guys are paying for Google Ads, which I don't particularly care for. Those other guys, they're not paying for Google Ads. They're ranking nationally by this number being huge, right? Like I have customers where I build out, backlinks to referring domains, right? And this number goes up, right? And that's how you rank for specific keywords. So if we look specifically in on the keywords that you are paying for, the Ocoee and Rafting, these search terms you should not be paying for. You rank organically for these already because this is the name of your company. So why you would run an ad on that is kind of beside me, because you're already ranking number one on Google for your name. This is for people who already know who you are. They already know who you are for this, right? The Ocoee River Inn, right? Ocoee River Inn, they already know who you are. Whitewater rafting near Las Vegas. Not sure why you guys are paying to be listed for that. And on top of that, look at this keyword volume. This is low keyword volume that you're ranking for. Anytime somebody clicks on this ad, it costs you money. Cost per click is $1.40 for that. Every time somebody clicks on, rafting in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's $1.60. It's like, I would put that money towards something else, right? It needs to be spent elsewhere. Google ads are okay. If you want to spend money on ads, go to Facebook and target people who like whitewater rafting as a general sense, right? And target those people to show up on their newsfeed. That's what I would do when it comes to ads. I wouldn't go to Google ads. Other than that, I'm kind of running out of time on my recording here. If you want to talk more, we should probably do more of a deep dive on this. Figure out what your goals are. Figure out where you want to be. What we're looking at kind of as a game plan of how to move forward with this, right? So we can hop on a Zoom meeting if you want. We can hop on a phone call, and I can pick your brain for more information on where you want to take your business. Because where you want to take your business is how we develop the right keywords to rank for, and then once we have the right keywords to rank for, we can put together a plan for how to rank for those keywords. So, like I said, feel free. I'm going to send this to your email, and we'll kind of go further from that. Thanks.